welcome to Socially Acceptable, the show that humanizes influence the LA way. I'm Miss Corrie Renee.
And I am SB Press. Thank you guys again for tuning in. But again, don't just stop there. Hit that like, comment down below, and the subscribe button as well, because it's not just about us.
It's
about all of us. Okay?
All of us.
All right, now speaking of all of us, let's thank our proud sponsors.
Who are they?
Dad Fresh Crew.
Okay.
Happy Dad. Tilt Inglewood.
Yeah.
King Vision. Stussy.
Yes.
Shoe Pugs.
Yes.
And Califino.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. You about to drop me right into the emoji? You about to drop me right into my emoji.
Our next guest is in here, okay? It's not playing around with us.
Okay. 1,000%. I got to get to emoji.
Yes.
First, my emoji is going to be the laughing face with the tears. It's about to be a lot of that this episode. A lot of that. You know what, Corey? What you got for us? What you got for us?
We gotta get to our guest. My emoji is the super excited
the
star
what?
eyes. Oh my god. The
Why y'all ask me to do an emoji?
We're about to get to you, I
I feel left out. That's some bullshit.
We're gonna make sure.
We got you.
The reason I have the star eye emoji, is because we have a star, a LA star in the building.
1,000%.
You guys have already heard his voice.
That's
okay?
right.
He is behind so many microphones that have touched the land. You understand what I'm saying? We have somebody so special that is just changing the trajectory as far as I'm concerned for Socially Acceptable moving forward. This is a pivot for us, Press, to show that we are about the land. We are not out here playing, and we are more than humble to have you here. We have none other than Fuzzy!
Thank you.
Welcome.
I am acceptable. And I'm social. You bitch you. What's up?
Oh, man. This is
This is
You
gonna
gotta
be
ask what the emoji though.
I was literally saying, hence is why emoji.
You know, if I had a feeling of an emoji,
yes,
very happy, it'll be the one with the hands like this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like this. I just feel like this.
You just feel like
Open and happy.
Okay, jazz hands.
Jazz
Bring it
hands,
on.
you know what I'm saying?
Just spirit.
Spirit fingers.
Yeah.
Love it. Well,
Y'all funny.
Thank you.
Y'all funny. I'm glad I'm accepted.
Hey, okay,
that's
socially.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying?
Y'all funny.
Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the X factor of this episode is the power of discipline. Okay, now you've wore many hats, but before the voice and the radio personality and being a part of Big Boy's legendary, start as well.
Shout out to Big Boy.
Who was Fuzzy before we got to hear the voice and understand who you were?
Damn, that's a good question. So my background that led me into where everybody knows me from radio is sound. Like the only tattoo I got on me is a tattoo of a speaker.
Yeah.
If you see it. So I am all about music sound, and I used to be a engineer. That's how me and Big Boy met. So Big Boy is a bodyguard for a group called The Far Side. And
What?
Yeah. And I was the sound man for The Far Side.
Sound engineer.
So I was a dude front of house. So that's how me and Big Boy linked up.
Oh my God.
We in our early 20s. So
Okay.
like I'm fresh out of like high school, linking up with Big Boy and them and church and all this, and Big Boy's bodyguard. So me and Big Boy immediately hit it off. Big Boy hella cool. Always been. How you see Big Boy now is he ain't never switched up.
I heard that.
So by me working with The Far Side, I'm starting to see like the business of the industry. Got in it with doing some street promotions because the manager for The Far Side named Paul Stewart. Paul Stewart, I can't shout out enough because he kind of like got me going. He was the manager for The Far Side and also worked at a record label by Ice Cube called Street Knowledge.
Wow.
So he was like, "Hey man, street promotions, all this." I'm like, "What? What's that?" So I'm like, I can get paid to go to the club, get in for free, pass out promotional items, and talk to the DJ. He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Sign me up."
Right.
I'm 21. I'm at this. This is when LA was cracking in the 90s. So it just kind of like snowballed into me being in the record industry. So when I say that to say this, I had worked at Warner Brother Records. Fast forward, They laid off all the black people. Black music department gone.
Oh.
So I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do next? Had the relationship at Power 106 already. At that time, Big Boy was already starting to do some stuff up there. Shout out to the Baker Boys. They kind of like opened the doors for
The Baker Boys.
Yeah, they hands down got Big Boy and I going. Definitely, they saw talent in Big Boy first. Then by me just hanging out there all the goddamn time, they're like, you should try to do overnights.
Proximity.
I'm like, what? So that's how I got in the radio. They asked me to do something. I was like, I'll do it. I'll try it. And the rest is history.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? So
history too.
It was never my ministry. It was never my ministry to be in radio, but I saw it and I was starting to respect it. Like hanging out with Chalk and the Baker Boys and C-Minus doing the mix shows. We just go on crack the mic and just clown. Just like to brag that, hey, y'all heard me on the radio? Like, it was that kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just led to one thing to another. And thank God, I said yes. So, and you don't know what kind of effect you have on people that grew up on you. Like, you guys just, I'm like, we're just in a room, you do radio. And you just in a room jaw-jacking, and you don't see who you're talking to. You understand it's being broadcasted, but thank God Big Boy is such a nice guy and didn't burn any bridges with people in LA, you feel me? So it made my job easy to move around. And our job, Big Boy just a lovable dude.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's how I got into the radio.
Gotcha.
And did over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
There's a legend in the building, guys. If you are
oh
just
man,
now
you
joining
don't cut
us.
this shit out.
Buzzie's here.
You're now
That's
watching
crazy.
a master at
Thank you.
work.
Thank you.
For real.
So as you've been navigating this amazing journey of a career, when did you fall in love with music and entertainment?
Oh, that's early.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, like my uncle, so I didn't know, I didn't have a relationship or know my dad. So I had 3 uncles that raised me. Like I said, I grew up in church, so I had an Uncle Mikey. Uncle Mikey would play music from Steely Dan, Earth, Wind & Fire, Grover Washington Jr. I'm listening to, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Loggins, I grew up in a household with him playing this kind of music. So I've always been, and he would be sitting down, man, listen to how the horns, Earth, Wind & Fire, and
the real.
My uncle, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, he would break it down. I'm like, okay. So then I started to listen. The way he would describe music to me was, I was intrigued by recordings or how things was mixed or how sonically, and I didn't know how to describe it. I just was intrigued by sound. So then fast forward, when I'm in high school, I stayed with my grandfather for a year in a small town called Meadville, Pennsylvania. Me and my grandfather was like this. Went out there to stay for a summer. And I was like, man, let me just go to school out here. I was already going to school in Compton. I'm like, had a cousin. I'm the only child. So my cousin was living in Meadville. And he's a year younger than me. So I'm like, that's like my brother. Let me just hang out. Let me go to school here. Asked my mom. She was with it. So my 9th grade year, I was back east. Changed my life. Went to was passing by a college auditorium. And they were doing sound check. And I'm like, why do they keep turning this music on and off? What the hell, like? And I'm just seeing it loud. They were bumping Cameo, Strange. I'll never forget it. Like it was yesterday. So my nosy ass, we went on stage, like, why? I asked someone else, like, wait, why y'all keep turning Cameo on and off? Like, and the dude was, and I wish I knew who this dude was. 2 people I wish I would, like, he was like, he's testing out the speakers and everything, make sure it worked. I said, well, who was that? He goes, that's the sound man. I said, what is the sound man? He said, go out there and ask him. I went out there to the front of the house. Excuse me, why are you doing, I asked questions. And I'm seeing a board, EQ, compressors. I'm seeing all the outboard. I'm like, this is dope. I immediately, like, caught it. So the dude took 5 minutes and explained to me what everything was. All right, thank you. And I left. Called my mom. Hey, Mom, I think I know what I want to be. Because at middle school, high school, you kind of figure out what's your career, what you want to do. Mm-hmm. I said, Mom, I want to be a sound man. Because I'm like, I can play music loud. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen,
I'm in control.
I'm in control. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. She's like, oh, yeah. So then my mom goes, oh, you can be the sound man at church. They have a sound. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So when I came back from flew back home. I was working in the sound, I didn't know,
So can.
So then I get to high school. That's how I picked my high school to go to, is because they had a stage crew program in Long Beach. Long Beach, Jordan, that's my school, you know what I mean? From Compton to Long Beach. So I just fell in love with it. I couldn't get enough. I would take home manuals of equipment and read it, and I would be a nerd, like watching shows, award shows, like, oh, that's an SM58. Oh, that's a Sennheiser microphone. I was a nerd with it. I'm like, I couldn't get enough of it. Learn how to solder the mic cables. I want to know everything about it. So I was just that dude. So that's why I got with the Far Side. You know what I'm saying? So it was a early, late 80s, early 90s. It wasn't a lot of black sound guys. I'll tell you that right now. It was kind of like, I went to school to be a recording engineer in college. And I was the only black dude in there. And the guy had said, and I got pissed because I'm a big Sting fan. I'm a big Police fan.
Ooh.
And we had to mix one of their records. It was a cover. And anytime he mentioned low end frequencies, he would point to me like, yeah, Fuzzy, those, like the rap, low end, just 80 hertz. I'm like, stop referring to me on some hip hop shit. Even though, yes, I am a hip hop head, but he was putting me in a box and I hated it. Like, motherfucker, I just got through working with Miles Davis, you motherfucker.
Come on.
Stop. Like, don't do that to me, bro. Like, but I'm a hip hop. I mean, it's in me, you know what I'm saying? But don't talk to me. I got discouraged. I'm like, man, fuck this school. I just love, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's just, that's how it is. Sound has always been my thing. Even to this day, I listen to critical. Like, I'm listening to the new Kalani album. I'm like, sounds amazing.
That's exactly where I was leading into. Like, talk about how important it is to be structured, but to continuously seek knowledge because the game is constantly changing.
Pivoting. You got to pivot. I just had a conversation with somebody there. I'm like, you always got to pivot. Like, imagine if we just got stuck. I just want to only listen to CDs. Nigga.
Yeah, you're done.
You're out of here. Like, even though physicals is coming back, like, it's still, it's up. But I'm just saying, you just got to pivot with the times. Like, everybody has his gripes with AI. That thing is here. You know what I mean? Like, so you just got to pivot, bro. And when I say pivot, you just got to figure out how it makes sense for you in your career. How can you understand it and add value to that, or have it add value to you, or whatever? And I'm always learning, bro. Like, I'm older, of course, but I'm like, I don't know it all. If I don't know it, I'm gonna ask questions. But if I know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm going to say it with confidence and tell somebody, nah, you should. Nah, but no, don't sound like the old man in the, back in my day, nobody want to hear that shit. So you just gotta learn how to talk to people, man. And I hate that we're in the industry of. I get the convenience of the internet because I use it every day, but I think it's taking the value of communicating to people, or even how to date people, or you know what I'm saying. Like we were having a conversation before.
Here we go. Okay, go ahead.
I like the hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm that dude. I'm the hand-to-hand combat.
Right to it.
I get people sliding in the DMs or messages and pick up the phone, goddamn it. You know what I mean? Girls still want to be, or partners want to be courted. You know what I mean? You got to talk. You got to talk. You got to talk that talk.
It's a saying that I say, let's be more social instead of social media.
Yeah.
Let's get back into, talking to a person and not to a screen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's easy for everybody to do this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get lost in the sauce.
But like, what do you guys do? Y'all young. Like, what do y'all do when y'all go on dates? Y'all just be on the phone, be like, yeah, what's up? Like,
no.
Not respectfully. Y'all
text each other, like when y'all go on dates.
If my phone is out, it's out face up, so then there's nothing to hide. But then also,
word,
yeah,
damn, you transparent.
Very much so. I mean, you get. Do
you have a privacy screen though?
What is that?
Not pretty much.
A privacy screen?
No.
You know about the privacy screen?
Googling.
Nope.
Bruh.
You can see everything. Nope.
There's like a little tent, like you can't see if you
have like a little tent where you. where if it's like a certain angle, you can't. Yeah, no.
I've seen that.
That's what your
I got
ass
nothing
need.
to hide.
That's what I need.
You probably sound like you need, you know what I mean?
Why do I need?
Instead of turning the brightness down, you just get a
got his
privacy
foot on her
screen.
neck.
Why do you feel like I even
She's a light bulb just went off. She's like, oh, really?
I know.
It's called privacy screen.
Okay.
Yes.
Private.
Add it to your Amazon cart.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's in the cart now.
Y'all, we're gonna pivot. Okay.
The dating was a sore spot. Sorry. It's an inside joke.
What?
What?
I missed it.
No. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I didn't. I missed it. I was too busy laughing. It's hard. Like, this is fuzzy, and I'm trying to spar with him, and it's like very intimidating.
And then it's hard. We're just talking.
Yeah. I love it.
I just want to be accepted.
Socially.
Socially. See, I keep bringing it back.
There we go. Reel it back in.
Bring it back. Gotta bring it back.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be one of those. This is going to be one of those.
Great, thank you. So,
I'm fine fuck with y'all.
It is clear that the talent, the personality is there. It's in you, not on you. When did the discipline come into play as it related to your journey?
It's a couple of things that pop in my head when you say discipline. Because, first of all, in radio, it's very competitive. It's a competitive with the other stations you're dealing with, right? Then there's also competition inside the station with other shows. Then it gets more competitive with the people you work with inside the show.
So we need a fan in here.
It's okay.
We need a fan in here getting hot on the
but it's all, and when I say this, all out of love, because you don't want to mess up on air, because that's such a you stutter, you know, or sometimes you can make it make sense, but like Power invested into our morning show. They even invested in me, and when I say that, they, you know, Big Boy and I took improv classes. They pay for it.
I heard that.
They pay for me to have speech classes.
Wait a minute, you about to get some people mad.
So I'm saying, like, oh no, like, they may probably was underpaying us, but they was like
they cared.
They cared, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like later I'm like,
product.
we were all getting underpaid. Like, what the? But anyway, we'll talk about that business later. But I'm just saying, like, they invested, so it's kind of like one thing Big Boy said, and somebody told him, did y'all go to school for like
journalism,
communications, whatever?
Cal State Long Beach. Shout out.
Okay,
business.
So you can teach somebody radio, or you can teach somebody broadcast, whatever, right? But they can't teach your personality. That's what Big Boy always said. So, mind you, I love being behind the scenes. I'm the guy that I like seeing people flourish. I don't want the fucking spotlight on me. You called, cool, I'm gonna pull up. Like, everybody has a testimony, everybody has a story. So you called, I'm gonna pull up. But I don't have to be in the front of the spotlight. I don't mind it. I'm blessed to be a part of it, but that's one thing I liked about radio, because we would do clubs. That's one thing. That's just, you know, a couple of hundred people.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're like broadcasting to millions of people, we're still in a studio setting. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But blessed to be even have that kind of position. But when I say I like being behind the scenes, I think it's important that there's a lot of people that make people look good, and I don't mind making somebody. I would get excited to make Big Boy look like a champ. Meaning, like, if I made a phone call and I was able to get a Jay-Z phoner or somebody walking, he's the one that's doing the interview, but I made the phone call to, like,
you connected the dots.
I connected the dots. I was like, oh yeah, now we winning. Like, it's us. It's like, and I love that. I don't know, just me. I'm like, it's cool. I like seeing that, like, even like now working with artists, I love seeing them go from 0 to 60, now going from 60 to 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always liked that. I think that's one of the reasons why I like doing sound, because I'm like, or want the recording, because I'm like, you're making somebody else sound good or look good on stage, and you're kind of like I felt like you're kind of like controlling. I'm a control freak. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm like, I'm very controlling.
He's like, yeah, I'm puppeteering you.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, and I say it in a good way. I'm not saying it like in a negative way, but I'm just like, I can fuck your shit up, or I can make you sound great.
So be nice. Talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice. You know, so I can really just sabotage your shit. But you trust me to make you know what I'm saying? So I even feel like that with people's career and when you're working at Death Row, like they trust you to do your job. Dog trusts us. He's not, I don't work for Dog. We work with Dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and he'll tell somebody that. He said, "Man, they don't work for me." Even though he pays us. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we work with him. And I love that about him. He's he has a big heart. So that I hope that answered that question.
1,000%.
You did.
Yeah.
Did it make sense?
Yeah.
But I had a radio station.
Honestly, you can't say nothing that.
But have the radio station invest in you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fuzzy, you kept
like, you know, they can technically pay for your cell phone bill and that kind of stuff, right?
No, so that's what I was saying when you were saying what Power 106. Let's be clear. Shout out to Power 106, my sister station, 935 KD, 955 KLOS, 939 Cali. Listen, Morello Media, I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're supposed to be paying for your phone bill. Yeah.
You know, that was news to me.
And not to have you go in there talking big shit, but if you don't closed mouth don't get fed.
Okay.
I'm sure 80%, 90% of your work you do is on your what?
On dime.
I'm saying, but you do it on your phone.
Oh, my cell phone. Okay. Yes.
So if they should have they should be having, you should have their own phone that they pay for. Updated. You do a lot of posting for them?
I'm not in digital. No.
But I'm saying you do record?
Yes.
Oh, you should have an iPhone 17 or 18, whatever it is out right now. Because you're giving them content. But whatever. We'll
taking notes. Taking notes. He over here giving game. Yes.
What is it?
I'm sure they pay for the salespeople's phones.
April 24th.
She tried to get back.
I'm saying she ask. You just call it cell phone allowance. Just ask for a cell phone allowance.
iPhone.
Am I giving game?
Yes.
Cell phone. Ask for a cell phone allowance.
Send. Okay, thank you.
At least $100.
I mean, come on.
Soak it up.
$100 a month.
Listen.
Make sure you soak it in all
I'm
that.
soaking all in.
Fuzzy, you've been keeping it G with us thus far. Right now, I need you to keep it.
I don't want to get her in trouble though.
No, this is good information.
It's too late now.
We in it.
Think of it now.
So now I'm gonna give you a choice between pleasure, passion, or pain. You pick one of the three.
Pleasure?
Yes. Pleasure, passion, or pain. Oh, you chose pleasure. Oh, even better.
I'm Scorpio. You know,
even better.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Put my shades on.
Even better. So, you know, we do some deep digging on this show. Could you please share with us the pleasure that you gotta have in this moment with the GOAT?
This is Las Vegas. And there's a guy named Michael Jackson right there. And this whole, you got time to hear the story?
Absolutely.
Please.
So there's a guy named will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas. I will half the shit I get into is because I just randomly call and check on niggas. will.i.am will call. I said, what you working? What you doing? He said, I'm working with Michael Jackson. I thought he was lying. I said, you ain't working with no Michael Jackson. Yeah, I am. I'm like, you said you're working on a remix of Thriller. I'm like, now you're really lying, bro. Now we're talking shit. I've been knowing will.i.am forever. So here I'm like, hey man, if you're really working with Mike, tell me you need to come on the morning show. Swear to God, just like that. He's all right. Calls me back probably an hour later. Hey, Mike said he want to meet y'all. I said, what? What? I said, Michael who? Mike. He said he want to meet y'all. Michael. I'm like, he said, can y'all come up here this weekend? That's like a Thursday, Friday or something. He said, come up on Sunday. I'll get y'all woo woo. I said, all right, Big Boy just coming back from vacation. I called Big Boy. I said, hey man, I know you just coming off vacation. Do you mind, like, we go see me? He said, what? Man, book the tickets. Like, so I booked the tickets. We flew up there on a Sunday, We're meeting at the Palms. There's that recording studio right there. And I'm gonna show you how this is how cocky this photo is right here. Is because I'm fast forward to the end because it's like after we had our conversation with Mike and all that, I was like, I got to get a picture or an autograph. I was going to either get Off the Wall, because Off the Wall, Thriller, like I was going to get one of them albums signed, CD signed, or get a picture. So this is before phones had like cameras on it. This is 2000, I don't know, I forgot what this is. That's crazy, I forgot the year. But anyway, I remember I had a Sony camera, I bought a new SD card, charged the batteries. I had a backup battery and a battery inside. I didn't want no problems. Formatted the SD card. I'm like, if I ask for it, I'm going to get this picture. This one, portable cameras was the shit. So 10 megapixels, whatever. So whatever. So after we had to leave because will.i.am had to do something with Yoko Ono. And I'm like, motherfucker, like, fuck Yoko Ono. We want to hang out with Mike. You know what I'm saying? This is Mike. Me and Big Boy having a great conversation. Great dude. So I said, hey, Mike, do you mind if we get a picture? He said, yeah. So Big Boy, funny ass, Big Boy hands him his camera and said, hand it to Mike. And then will.i.am, the other dude, we all stood in front of Mike, like, and he's like, looking at, and Big Boy was like, no, take a picture of us. He said, no one's ever asked me to take a picture of him. Like that. Big Boy cracked him up, right? I remember that. I was like, Big Boy is a fool. Big Boy really asked his motherfucking Michael Jackson. And there's a picture of Michael Jackson. No, Big Boy has a picture of him taking a picture of us. It was Michael Jackson. So anyway, my ass, this is me. Now, mind you, I'm paying the picture. I'm a sound guy. I'm like, fuck that. I got to get it. I went on a photo shoot, first of all. Okay. I'm like, I got to get a picture with Mike in front of the SSL. That's the SSL board. I said, I got to get a picture in front of an iconic SSL. I said, man, can we sit down right here and take this picture? Blah! Yeah. Then I took my solo pic. Then we took a group. I was like, man.
Run it down.
But I'm like, I was definitely wanting to, because, all right, to give you backstory, if listen to any of Michael, now I'm sounding like a nerd. If you listen to any of Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, there's an engineer he only used. Quincy Jones' engineer's name is Bruce Swedien. White guy, cold motherfucker. Like Michael Jackson albums sonically sounds different than anybody else's albums, right? But it was this dude, Bruce Swedien. And I'm like, he passed on. I never met him, but he was my inspiration, Bruce Swedien, to be an engineer, as a recording engineer. Because I used to love listening to his mixes. So anyway, that's why I asked for to take that picture in front of that board.
Damn.
Nerd shit.
Legendary moment.
Like,
it just had to happen.
Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm like, knowing him, I still trip off of like, I just posted a picture today. Like, that,
yeah.
Like,
and we, listen,
that's what I'm
press
saying.
does not mess around.
Yeah, this is it. I was
okay.
like, this is added flex right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on the movie right now. The movie's amazing. But I'm just like, in my lifetime, I would have never thought would have ever meet Michael Jackson. He don't need to do radio.
Right. Facts.
You know? But like, we all grew up on this motherfucker. Like, what? He was cool. He was hella cool. So anyway, that's why the inspiration of me, that's why I posted the picture first, because I'm like, this is in front of the board.
What do you find in this entire experience? What was the takeaway for you?
Closed mouth don't get fed. I asked Will a question. He bit. We took the invitation seriously. We were being so respectful with Michael Jackson and will.i.am's time. I keep saying will.i.am because at this point we were just like, okay, let's get a relationship with Mike or make him, you know what I'm saying? And Big was like, we actually could have got an interview. If we could have recorded an interview there and brought it back to LA to, you know. But we were being respectful, like, we're gonna get him to the station, or let's build a relationship. And, you know, of course he passed, you know, after that. But it was just one of those things where, like, I'm a relationship person, first of all. So
Absolutely.
I'm like, I respect I value my relationships. I value that I can pick up and call whoever, Snoop Dogg, Dre. I value that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see Jermaine Dupri and it's cool, so all love. Like, everybody can't say that, and I don't take that for granted, and I don't take that. I just don't. I just value it. I appreciate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or even when people come up to say, you know, they know me, I still introduce myself because I don't assume. So they're like, of course I know. I'm like, hey, man, I'm Fuzzy. What's your name? Like, woo, woo. So, closed mouth don't get fed. I always say that to people because if I didn't jokingly, but seriously didn't put out there, like, let's get Michael Jackson. Nigga, you know, it would have been a flex for me to get Michael Jackson up at Power. The fuck?
Right.
Or a soundbite. The story alone was a flex.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just because I said, hey, get Michael Jackson. He ain't doing no radio, blah, blah, blah. I was talking shit, but see where it got us. Now then we were being so respectful. We should have got like audio. And audio is key, like, you know, but at the time that, you know, we was like, we'll have more time.
Mm-hmm.
So what they also taught me was like, if you feel like, closed mouth don't get fed, but if you feel like you should do something, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's what's that saying? Don't ask for forgiveness, don't ask for permission, ask for
forgiveness.
Yeah, so like, just do it. If it ain't disrespectful, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you act, you know.
I sure did.
You
I was like, hey, Fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pull up to such
I'm
things?
like, for sure. Like, I don't even know what it is. But every time I seen you guys, like, hella cool.
Thank you.
Hella cool. Like, all right, cool. So anyway, like, I get it. Like, I don't know. It was just, closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't tell people what you want to do or what you're doing or what your expectations are, some things will never, it will never happen, or it just won't. You just got to put it out there in the universe. I'm like, you ever read the book Secrets? Is it called
the book that you're talking about?
I'm very big on, like, I grew up in church, so faith-based stuff. I'm very big on, like, it bothers me when people say, oh, I don't want to go to work. I get why people say that. But I'm like, yeah, don't say that. It bothers me because I'm like, you cannot be working. And you could say something or that the universe may feel like, okay, you don't want to go to work? Let's not get you work.
Right. Let's take that away from you.
So even though I complain about certain, I'd be like, I'm thankful that I woke up to even be in a position to go to work or whatever, like, or be able to have this. Or I just get on my goddamn nerves all the time. I get it, but I'm just like, I'm thankful to even be in this position to have this argument or this disagreement or even this moment of victories with you, be it bad or good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take those moments light because you be up one day and down the other. Like, it's ups and downs, but you learn from your positives, you learn from your negatives. So
Double G. Have grace and give gratitude. Yeah.
I was raised in church, so I do got a little common sense. I got a little common sense. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I ain't perfect.
All right, now, Fuzzy. So we kept it P with press. Now it's time to get caught up in the comments. So Miss Corrie, Renee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bam, bam.
That's Snoop Dogg.
It's time to get down with Death Row.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's the dog.
Yeah.
As he says, the D.O. double.
D.O. double.
And I don't know if you noticed, but we have our Death Row gear on.
As you should.
Okay.
Make sure.
The D.O. double.
So take us back, way back.
Back in the time.
Huh. How did you meet Snoop Dogg?
So technically, Snoop and I and Warren G, we all went to the same high school.
Mm-hmm.
Long Beach, Jordan.
Come on.
Jordan.
So Dog went there for a hot second in Long Beach, Jordan. Warren and I, same year, we were 89. Warren, and actually, fun fact, me and Warren G got the same birthday, November 10th. So anyway, it's a lot of similarities. Of course, knew Dog from back in the day. Then when his career started bubbling, we was already on the radio, you know what I'm saying? So had a chance to do that, and also had a chance to, when Dog, I was working on Warner Brothers, when he had a group called LBC Crew, I was the promotion guy with the rap department, so we had a chance to work with him on that LBC Crew, Beware My Crew, which was on a soundtrack of A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, and just Dog has always been cool. Dog, like I said, Dog has always been cool. Like, to go back to Part 106, I would go to Dog's house. He used to stay in Claremont, and this is when he was kind of like going through that in between Death Row, like his funk with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
did Dogfather, and I would go up there and ask for music. I would my thing was I would get music early, and this is when we could play whatever. So getting an exclusive record in the 90s or 2000s from an artist was a big deal. So Dog, one time I'm up there hanging out, and we're going through music, and he's like, man, I said, let me get some, because I had a mix show called Curb Serving. I'm like, let me get some like exclusive Snoop Dogg. He's all right, cool. Dog was nice enough to play me like 2 or 3 records. And he pulled out a record called Midnight Love with Raphael Sadiq on the hook. And I'm like, wait, I can have this? She said, yeah, man. I knew that motherfucker was a hit. Like, I just felt, I'm like, this is hard. It didn't make Dog, it didn't make none of the album. So he let me have it, and we, Power 106 blew it up. And it was one of those things where closed mouth don't get fed.
Right.
So what was supposed to technically be on my mix show, I had a Curb Serving, it was, Damien was like, nah, this is a good record. Like, we only station that got this. So it was a big deal to have an exclusive record. And we ran that motherfucker in the ground. So that's a fuzzy story of like, that's how our relationship is. Dog was cool enough to give me the record. Like, and that's it. Ended up working with him on the management side. It was a place called Stampede and Cashmere Agency that I used to work at. Damn near I was in radio, was interning kind of like in my, after work, I would go to, and do stuff at the management company. Mm-hmm. And of course, Dog was there. So always been a part of Dog. Like, the fast forward, here it is right now. And I always wanted to work at Death Row Records, even in this heyday.
Was that a thing? That was probably.
I wanted to, but it was too dangerous. Like it was
too dangerous.
Yeah, it was like it was too much. I love the energy, but it was too. I'm like,
let's turn that to 7 instead of a 10.
Yeah,
turn it down a little bit.
This is when it was on San Vicente.
Yeah, I'm like, I loved everybody. I'm like,
I'm saying.
I love the music, like Dog Food, cracking, Doggy Style, cracking, Above the Rim, cracking, Murder Was. I'm like, I love the music, but I know the energy's over there. But I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Like, I was at the Source Awards when it went down.
No, you weren't.
Nigga, what? I was in there throwing it up. I'm in there because I was working at a record label called Payday, and they flew. I was able to get tickets, and I'm in there. Now, mind you, I said I did street promotion. This is a funny story. I did street promotion. So one of my accounts was a record label called Relativity, where they had Fat Joe, the Beat Nuts, Common, and I knew all of them. So when Death Row went on first because their set was such, it was a big set. It was a jail set, remember? Mm-hmm. If you ever watch, you guys, look on YouTube, the iconic Source magazine, Source Awards, Death Row opening up when DJ Quick was rapping at 8 and everybody came out of the jail cell. I'm over there. I was representing the West Coast.
Come on.
In New York. So I may have had on some Dickies and some K-Swiss. It was that obvious.
For real.
So once everybody performed, I'm like, no, they got off. Ooh, I'm happy. I'm throwing nigga, West Coast. I'm on that. I'm on my bullshit. Mm-hmm. It turned, the energy turned. I'm like, oh shit. I think I need to leave early.
Let me go ahead and get inside.
Because I'm like, it just motherfuckers booing. It was a bunch of New York motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And I stood out to me, I felt like I stood out like a sore thumb. So my cousin, hey, I said, we leaving. I didn't even stay for the end of the show. That's how tense it was.
Really?
I walked out. I saw Fat Joe, True Story, and the Beat Nuts. I said, hey, let me walk with y'all. Because I was on there. I was acting a West Coast fool. Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, come on, we about to go to the after party. And so we went to the Palladium. But I literally was like, I feel cool with Fat Joe and them because we just walked down the street. This is their city. They ain't, mm-hmm. I literally was like, all right, I'm walking with them. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was time that was had. Time was had.
Oh my gosh. I don't think
welcome to Death Row.
Like, that's just
I always wanted to be at Death Row though, for real. I like these the music was so, it's us. Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in manifestation?
100%.
Did you feel
you write things down. Mm-hmm. You write it down. Like, I'm still old school. That's what I'm saying, secrets. If you write it down. I know I don't even believe in typing it in here. I feel like you got to see it. You write it down, you see it. Like, and one of the things I used to take from The Secret was they would tell you write. Anytime I was trying to transition or pivot, so go back to the word pivot. Mm-hmm. A position or something I want to do, I would write down 2 or 3 things on a piece of paper. It could be keywords or positions or goals, and I would tape it over the door, over your door, like right there above the door sill, and that taught me like you will see something, but you kind of like you're walking under it or you walking through it.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have it in my front door. Anytime I left the house, that would be the last thing I would see. Yeah,
it's giving like Friday Night Lights, like when you're walking through, you're walking out, you're about to,
Yeah, so I did that, and I'll never forget. I used to stay in Inglewood in the Avenues, and I was going through I wanted to do pivot, and I wrote down something, and it came like it happened. So even with the Death Row stuff, I wrote it down in my notes. I probably got notes. I sat next to a lady on a flight, and she was like, "Who are you?" I was like, "My name's Fuzzy." She like, "Fuzzy?" I'm family nickname. And she says, "I do what she told me she do shit like career shaping something, blah 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 blah. She gets paid to like tell motherfuckers what to do." I said, I'm in a crossroad right now trying to figure out and she said, "Just write down all the people you know and where you want to do." I said, "Really?" She like, "Make a list." I wish I still got the list in my notes. So we're talking, and she gave me like I was flying back from Atlanta to LA, and Death Row and Snoop Dogg was on that list.
I heard that.
So end up it happening. So it was just you gotta tell people what you want to do, and or just do it. Like step out on faith.
I don't want to definitely end this on a bad note, but there's a key word that I'm definitely going to highlight. You talked about pivoting.
Pivot.
When it comes to gatekeeping, how have you been able to pivot around and persevere through it, especially with the game constantly evolving?
Great question.
Gatekeeping. I understand it. If you know who you are, that doesn't apply to you. Because it's not cocky. You just kind of like you can't. I'm the type of person you can't tell me no. And I say that in a positive way, like when somebody tell me I can't do something, or that gives me I want to prove you wrong, or blah blah blah. I've always been like that, super competitive with that. So there are some gatekeepers, but I think that's kind of like it's kind of weak. You can't. I don't know why somebody would hang their hat on that. Because my thing is like we're all here to kind of like empower other people, or to like each one teach one, or like who would like I wouldn't be nowhere if somebody gatekept something from me, or wouldn't allow me to do certain. Now there was a time at Power they wouldn't allow me to be I tried to get in programming because I think I hit my ceiling with on their personality, but I was doing a lot more show booking as a producer with all that, but not having the title as producer because we already had our producer at the morning show. But I wanted to learn how to program, but God saw fit that when Big Boy left to go to Real 92.3, Doc Winter hired me to be assistant music director. So he was like, "Oh, you can do that." I said, "I always wanted to." He's like, "Yeah, I'll teach you." Boom. So I ended up getting it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get at the station I was raised at, but ended up doing it at Real 92.3. So I can never shit on radio. I can never talk down on radio. I can never it's still important to me. It's still important that artists still go to radio, even though people focus on streaming, which is a big deal. But I think since streaming has become a big deal, like I think artists are just happy to get on playlists and not go to radio. And I think I know that radio is still important. Artists get paid more off radio. I think you still got to support it. But I also think that radio has to change to even give a damn to even support or break artists. So there's a catch to that. I understand when radio is like, they have to chase what's the hot thing going on, and streaming works fast. But I still don't think people can put their nuts on the table to break artists like we used to. And I still think that's very important. To even give an artist a chance to like if they're not on Spotify or Apple Music playlist, you know you have a home to come to do stuff. And I don't think radio allows the creative radio DJs, mix show DJs, everything starts from mix show, like to even give them the power to do it to a level of trust us, we're the ear to the streets. Mm-hmm. So I think that's missing.
Microphone drop.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that makes sense.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
It makes so much sense. I'm like speechless and I'm supposed to be talking right now and I'm just in awe. So,
but you're there, like you in it. So
I'm in it. I know everything you're saying.
Like shout out to Jay Creddy, man. Just incredible.
Oh, just incredible. You have entered the chat.
That's my guy, man. Listen, Justin, he'll just call me just a tab. I'll call him just, you know, it is what it is.
Can you explain that dynamic real quick? Because I'm trying to get Justin on the show.
That's right.
Okay, so this is your invitation. Is this my camera right here? Justin?
He hasn't told. He keeps telling you no. He's in Vegas.
No, it's not that. He's never told me no.
Shoes.
I'm honestly buying some shoes.
That's it. Just get him some shoes.
What kind of shoes? Like?
I don't know. Just get him
shoe
some
pugs.
Okay.
Just let me know. Shoe pugs.
Okay, and then once you do shoe pugs, and then I'll text him and I'll say, listen, just incredible. We have shoe pugs here. They want to give you some shoes.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 1,000%. As long as you come on Socially Acceptable.
It got to be the yin to the yang.
Okay.
Or just tell him I came and asked about him. Where you at, Jay Creddy? Where you at? Pull up.
Talk to him like that. Your camera's
you lucky
right
we ain't doing a live because we're FaceTiming right now.
That's my guy, man. I love Letty. I love everybody with that part with him. So they're good people.
1,000%.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yes, she'll be up. She's after you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real family affair.
It's all family. Like even when we left and went to real, because I had already left radio and worked with Dr. Dre at Apple Music or at Beats Music at the time, but it was still all love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's competition, but I'm like, it's still family. Like, you know what I mean? That's cool.
So I remember seeing a resurfaced clip of you and Justin Incredible
talking to Tyler the Creator.
I think it was Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that's a bar.
Like
I asked him what does the acronym stand for, and he broke it down. I just saw that recently. I'm like, damn, that went viral.
Like when you see, yourself in your prime state like that, like
yeah, me and Jay Creddy, we're doing shit.
And it's like, did you ever think like it would just translate into where it is now?
Nah.
No?
Nah, we just in a moment, like doing shit. Like, first of all, anytime there's a Compton situation to be pushed, I'm going to push the line.
Same.
So, you from Compton?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right,
that's why y'all get
yeah. All right, so I wear like another funny story. There was a program, I'm not going to say the name. There was a program director at the station and had told me, because in my signature, my email goes, fuzzy, blah, blah, and in parentheses, even to this day, it goes, yes, I'm from Compton. He asked me to remove it off the station signature because he thought it would be, it wasn't professional or something, to rub people the wrong way. I said, get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not doing that. Or you
can be the one to shine the light the right way.
Yeah, like, I remember, like, I hate, it's not me not name dropping. I'm telling you I'm saying this in like real time because it was funny. I emailed Jay-Z about something.
What the heck? And
Jay-Z replied back, yes, I'm from Brooklyn. So I'm like, this is kind of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
when
he told me, I'm like, why is this motherfucking intimidate you? And the people I'm talking to and the record labels or artists are not offended by that. And I'm proud to be from Compton. I'm not saying I'm a Crip or Blood. Like, I ain't gang, but I ain't say I'm from Southside. I ain't say none of that. I'm just like, yes, I'm from Compton. So even when Kendrick Lamar did his album, I understood what that meant. Like, good kid, Mad City. Like, so and I wear Compton on my chest like that.
1,000%.
Born and raised in Compton.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's
Fuzzy, we definitely need a part 2. Let me tell you now before you leave.
1,000%.
We have only scratched the surface. We've only scratched the surface.
Did you ask me everything you wanted?
No.
Why not?
Because like we only have a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Oh, you guys go by a clock.
Yeah, clock.
Oh, wow.
But that just means you're going to let us know what's going on with you. You know, we're building this relationship. And
It's
you
already
are
built.
now.
It's not building. It's already built.
Period.
I'm just adding to it.
I stand corrected. Okay.
I was on time. Y'all was late. You know?
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Listen.
I was on time.
Listen.
I left a whole video shoot to come here on time.
He was on time.
You know what I mean?
It was me. It's me. It's
She
me.
was down
it's
the
me,
street.
oh
You know
Lord.
what? She was down the
You
street.
know what? All I'm going to say to that is we ride together, we die together. Socially acceptable for life.
Socially
They was at
acceptable.
the-
Sorry.
they was at the-
I saw you
I'ma tell you what-
alluding
they
that it
was
was
at-
my fault, Press. It's okay, though.
But,
It's okay. I stand accountable.
I got you still.
You do.
It's all right.
You do. You
You
got me
at the
here.
townhouse having drinks or something?
No!
Nope.
I don't have a car, if you must know.
Oh, you was on
Okay?
the bus.
No,
I'm
she's just waiting for it to get
busting.
out of the shop.
I don't listen.
I would've sent you an
Life is
Uber.
life, man.
I'm good for like a $15.
Okay.
That would've been it, too.
I will
Uber
make
X.
sure you.
Uber X. Oh,
That's
okay.
okay.
Uber X.
I get the black card.
Uber X. I'm saying you had like a
Oh, Uber X is
$15.
not the black card.
No.
That's the
There's
earliest,
levels to
that's
this.
the earliest minute.
That's
She levels
probably
to this.
$38 or more. Woo.
He said I have
For extra
boundaries.
leg space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
ain't doing
okay. It's okay.
Comfort. She good for comfort.
She good for comfort?
She good for Uber comfort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give you that.
Let's get her that. Let's get her that.
Yo!
Get you a nice
know?
little Lexus
You know?
ES.
I ain't
You
good
know?
for I ain't good for the black tail. Okay,
You know,
okay.
rotate the-
That's okay. You guys
lean
wait
it
till
back.
summertime, okay? Summertime is going.
Oh, man.
Let me get this 15 more pounds down.
Yo, kill him. Don't hurt him.
She
Don't
already
hurt
killing them.
nobody.
Already
Death
killing
row.
them.
Okay, anyway. So once again, thank you so much. Everybody that has just fallen in love with you, where can we find you?
At Fuzzy on Instagram. I'm trying to get my TikTok up.
Because he don't know how to use it.
Man, listen.
It's a work in progress. Trust.
I don't get the shit. Everybody be, I'm like, huh? They're talking to the camera. I was like, oh, no. I did. Never mind. If you look at my TikTok, I talked about rice and roni and a hamburger helper.
The San Francisco tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing related to what it is that he
I was happy about it, though.
fluid with. But
Hey.
Rice and roni is actually fire.
it is.
If you know how to make it. A lot of butter, though.
A lot of butter.
Then I'm the guy that would make hamburger helper back in the day, turkey meat and
Turkey.
like
Yeah.
Ground
like
turkey.
almond
Yep.
milk though. I can't use real milk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a trick. Y'all can have that one. You know what I'm saying? Try the almond milk instead of real milk.
Okay.
Ah,
It hits the cheese a little bit better.
yeah. That's it.
That is so wild.
True story.
Love it.
Yeah.
We are going to make sure that we get that story and so much more with Fuzzy. You
Easy
feel what
call.
I'm saying? Everybody that is always in tune with us, we do what's called a callback. And we ask everybody on Socially Acceptable, everybody to like, share, follow, add us, all that thing.
That's
and
right.
basically, they look at the prior episode. And then if they have questions, they DM us and we answer those
Oh, I'm
questions.
following y'all so I can see what
Yes,
it is. You know what I
please.
mean?
Socially
And if you have a question,
acceptable.
it can be answered on the next episode as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I'll answer it.
Yes. Yeah.
I talk back. You
We're
know what I mean?
shouting out Miss Shelly Belly.
Shout out,
okay?
shout out, shout out.
Yes, she hit the DM asking about Nina Dorsey. Nia Dorsey, my girl.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She
Yes.
is doing her thing with
Shelly
her Trey
Belly.
songs.
Shelly Belly?
Shelly
She's
Belly.
out
That
and
was
about.
Shelly
Definitely.
Belly is who asked about Nia Dorsey. She wanted to know what's going on with her. She saw her at an Oscar party.
Yes, I seen her at
And
that party too.
Press is familiar with that because
Yeah,
he was
but-
at that Oscar party.
Yeah, boys getting outside.
Yeah,
Just a little bit, just a
You was at
little
an Oscar
bit.
party?
Yeah.
Suited and booted?
Suited and
Yes.
booted.
Yes. Stay tuned for the pictures.
You got waves too. I see how you
Just
blend it on in
doing
there.
what
You know
I
what
do,
I mean?
doing what I'm doing.
Stands
Is that your
for
favorite
the
shoe?
SB.
Is that your favorite shoe, SBs?
Yeah, Nike SBs. That's
For
all I
real?
wear. All I wear is Nike SBs. Nike this year. Let's make it happen.
Come on.
I got a Nike.
It makes
Okay.
only sense.
Respect.
Say less. I heard that. Yeah.
You really like SBs?
1,000%. 1,000%.
That's dope, bro.
Yep. My most prized possession one is here. My Nike SB uncles. Rest in peace, my uncle. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got that spot there. That's dope.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
SBs don't look good on my feet. But,
Really?
yeah. I'm a Jordan Air Max kind of guy, even though I have
Okay.
some
Yeah,
Joe
I'm like,
Fresh
okay,
on.
okay.
Those are pretty
Joe Fresh.
Those
But anyway,
fresh.
it's
I wish
nothing.
we gotta bring shoe cam back.
Okay, yeah, we're going to bring your shoe
nothing.
cam back
It's nothing.
for sure.
It's lightweight. It's nothing.
Okay, Alo. I know I'm even saying it wrong.
Nothing.
It's okay. You know, that's how expensive he is.
Nothing.
Walking up in
Fine
here.
taste, fine taste.
It's okay. We death row.
It's on sale. It's on sale.
So Shelly Belly wants to know what happened at the Oscar party.
It was a lot of meeting and greeting, a lot of dope, networking going on. More chefs.
Did you take a date?
No, I did not.
You went solo?
Absolutely. Just so I can, be full focus.
Did you like hit on anybody?
No.
What?
I'm really strictly there for business.
Bro, you can still do business and like wiggle. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You need to take Press under your wing. Actually, I think he would do really well. Just hearing your guidance and stuff like that, because Press be laser focused, and sometimes I'd be like, Press.
But sometimes you can be laser focused, but if you see something that you like, you want to holler at, you just have to like get off the exit a little bit.
Just exit.
You gotta
a
pivot.
bit.
You gotta pivot.
Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Well,
you know I say that in love. I'm your big sister.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. How was it?
No, it was great. I did run into, Nia Dorsey there, and she was talking about having some upcoming performances. I seen she just did a performance over at Exotic Pop. So she's been, hitting the canvas a lot more, getting more in tune with the community. Mm-hmm. So just building up what she already has going.
I love that.
Yeah.
SB Press.
Yes, sir.
With the
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to let this romance grow, okay? This is Miss Corrie Renee.
And I'm SB Press.
And this has been
Socially Acceptable.